pulling up. I want the smoke. And you running like a coward. So don't come here talking about, oh, Wiley, we started the same and you should have been further. Don't try to speak on me. You don't know where my life going to end on this show. You don't know. Brother, you don't know. And obviously I'm winning because you're talking about me on your station here. So if I'm classless, if I'm dirty, if I'm ugly, if I'm untalented, all of these things that you say I am, why do you put my name in the title? Why don't you just ignore me? Do you know why you don't ignore me? Let me answer that question. Because I have clout. Because it's picking up traction. It's because I'm not talking to myself. When I make a video about you, people move. They DM you about me. Regardless. And the narrative is people is looking like, why don't y'all have a conversation? People ain't DMing you saying we don't like Wiley. They're saying we on Wiley's side. Why don't you have a conversation with Wiley? And then you lying to your audience and we never had a relationship. Brother, you a liar. We talk.
Now, let's be clear. My name is Eve DeWeed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Listen, let's get right to the shits. This is Wiley's response to Armon Wiggins, right? This is going to be part one. I don't know if I'm going to do many parts because I might just run through his live because it was a nice short live, thank God. But let me tell you this. Let me just say this. I knew this was going to wind up happening because, you know, it's clicky time. And what I mean by clicky time is y'all on these YouTube streets, y'all like to click. So it's what's today? What's today? 12? Friday the 12th? Oh yeah, it's clicky time. We're gonna click all weekend. Trust me and believe me. I know I'm in the algorithm. Listen. Somebody's obviously watching because all that Wiley talking about, oh, I'm not gonna be saying no names. Since when? Oh, because I say names. I bet you do. Because you put them in the fucking title. You might as well just say their name if you put them in the title, right? Right. Anywho, who you know say I be saying names. I say that all the time. I'm not trying to say he copying. I'm just pointing out the obvious. He's addressing Armon. Armon addressed him on Station Head. I was on Station Head already when Armon got up there because Millie was live. I'm always a part of Millie Live. Shout out to Marv Radio over there on Station Head. Go over there on Station Head and subscribe to her. Wiley's up there, subscribe to him. Armon is up there, subscribe to him. Listen, we're going to get right back into what Wiley got to say, but this is his response. And at the end of the day, I already knew that this was going to happen because like I told y'all before, Wiley was really trying to be noticed in all of those chats that everybody did. He tries to clickbait on Nick at Night. He talks about her a lot. She don't show him no airplay. He started talking about her all spicy. Same thing with Milagros. With Armon Wiggins is a little bit different. It's a man. He did an interview on Cupcake. I'm going to go look at that interview on Cupcake. That's on Wiley's channel. Y'all should all go subscribe. Listen, it's clicky time. It's clickbait time. I'm not clickbaiting. I'm just telling you what it is. It's clicky time on YouTube. So listen, I'm going to bring y'all the tea. We're going to get into what Wiley got to say. And yeah, we clicking. We supporting. And we clicking. It is what it is. Yeah, because y'all are crazy.
On the phone for hours and hours when you wanted to work for AT&T before you even got hired. We were on the phone talking. We talked hours and hours. So don't act and paint this picture to your audience that you don't know that I exist. I do exist. We had a partnership. We were working together.
Now, let me address that. I've never heard Armon say he don't know Wiley. Now, here's the tea. If you go back into the archives of my videos of me talking about the history between these two, you already know they never met in real life. This is the thing that I don't understand. Maybe because I'm from New York. I don't never take none of this YouTube shit seriously because, listen, I live in real life. My thing is they never met, right? For two people that never met, you would have thought that these people met the way that they go at each other. Wiley and Armon, from my understanding, never met. It was always the internet phone type of situation. That's what he's saying. My thing is with Wiley, though, you act like you met this man before. The way you come for him sometimes, you act like you know him personally and you met him. Okay, phone conversations, you got it. But to sit up there and act like, oh, we have a relationship. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just called Milagro Grams your colleague. So what's the difference? Because see, here's the thing. You don't, unless Milagro do an interview, a live on Instagram or go live on Stationhead or do a live on YouTube, which she barely does lives on YouTube. But I'm just saying, you saying she's your colleague. Armon is the same thing. I'm the same thing. Shit, we never even spoke. Or like a one-on-one. You've been in my comment section. But everybody on YouTube is colleagues. If you are a creator on YouTube, you are my co-worker. You are not my friend. We do not have a relationship. We do not have a rapport. Yes, I'm with the mob. We mobbed up. It is what it is. But to sit up here and act and say, oh, Milagro is my colleague, but Armon, we have a relationship. No, you don't. I'm Wiley. Listen, it is what it is. No, you do not. You have an internet phone conversation shit. That's what it is for all these years. Yes, that's what it is. I'm about to quiet this down because they doing too much.
So I will always talk about you. You don't control my mouth and to tell me who I can talk about. I don't just talk about you. I talk about everybody. My own mama get talked about. And then you say you don't even like Jason Lee. I like Jason Lee. I'm taking Jason Lee course. How can you put words in my mouth saying I don't like Jason Lee? I don't have a problem with Jason. I didn't burn up this book like.
Boom, Wiley. You can sit up there and say you like Jason Lee X, Y, and Z. But when Jason Lee was calling you all types of cockeyed and all that, I remember that you was going back and forth with him. And, when the whole Kaya situation happened, you was going back and forth and you was going at Jason Lee. So why you going to sit up there and act like you don't like Jason, like you love Jason Lee all of a sudden? Why? Because he's showing you interest because he's not a Armon Wiggins friend. So now he can show you interest? Hello? Didn't Tosh K do the same thing? Wasn't you about to be Tosh K mentor? Oh, wait. Let's get back to the fact that you thought you was Tosh K's mentor and then she dissed you. Remember that? Now y'all not even, you don't even talking anymore. Yeah, that part right there. So, my thing is, you might be taking his course, but if he's talking to you, it's because you're not friends with Armon and he's not friends with Armon no more. But Jason Lee, I remember when Jason Lee was calling you cockeyed and all type of black monkeys and all that. I remember that. Let's get to it. Don't make it seem like, oh, you all buddy and now you Jason Lee bestest friend. We're not about to do that around here in these YouTube streets. Y'all got me fucked up. Fakeness.
Like so, you only want to talk about Jason when I'm up to... No, bruh. You called me up from Paris. You got on the phone, called me. I'm minding my business, living my...
Now, here we go. A couple of months ago, Wiley said that Armon Wiggins called him from Paris. When Armon went to Paris, he took his mother to Paris or whatever. He gave y'all story time behind that. Go on his channel, go look at it. Either way, he said that that Armon Wiggins called him from Paris and told him not to talk about Jason. And this is after the whole Armon Wiggins thing. And he burnt the book about Jason. He's writing Jason Lee book, Legendary Show. Y'all should go watch that on Armon Wiggins. Listen, these are things that you got to be around for. A lot of these subscribers is new to these YouTube streets. So I'm here to let it be known. Give y'all the short-term version. Listen, but those videos are fucking legendary. That's all I'm going to say. And I talked about it. You can go down my timeline. I talked about Armon Wiggins burning the book and X, Y, and Z. I told y'all that Jason Lee and Armon was going to be friends for long because certain people like to hold you at a certain limit. They don't want you to get higher than them. And being that we are on all these platforms, I think he tried to use Armon a little bit, allegedly. Don't listen. And I'm talking about Jason Lee. When he realized he wanted to get on these YouTube streets, yeah, because his other platform is not buzzing like that. Yeah, let's talk about it. And he took, Armon around. They went to a couple parties together. And, now they not friends no more. which you already knew they wasn't gonna be friends. Everybody don't want to see you rise to the top like that, and especially when they trying to get into these media spaces and y'all they don't feel like a lot of people have that crab in a barrel mentality. They don't want you to reach your peak because they're too busy trying to push you down to step on you to reach their peak. They don't want you to do that. So it is what it is. Wiley, you have to realize when you're being used. Yeah, you're going to take the Jason Lee course, and that's fine. That is fine. But at the end of the day, Jason Lee views on his Jason Lee platform, and I'm talking about the platform that's on YouTube, gagging. It don't be doing that many numbers, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you. It has to sit on YouTube for a while in order for it to create numbers. As far as those live chats, they do not be doing numbers like that. Do not sit up here and act like Jason Lee is the X, Y, and Z. No, we're not going to do that. He's Jason Lee. That's it. Hollywood Unlocked. I fucks with him, but we're not going to sit up here and act like his numbers are so like we're not going to do that. He has a platform. He has the Hollywood Unlocked platform. He has the gagging platform, and now he's on Revolt. He is doing big things. He does have a book, but we're not going to act like it is what it is with Jason Lee. We're not going to do that. We're not. I don't kiss ass like that. I'm sorry. My lips is too precious.
My life, making my scrambled eggs. You know what I'm saying? Making me some bacon. Trying to live my best life. You called me and said, don't talk about Jason Lee. If I'm untalented, if I don't have no class, if I'm not going to make it, if you surpass me, then why are you calling me, telling me not to talk about Brother Jason? That doesn't make any sense.
And let me tell you something. If Armon did make that call, I don't know, not for sure, but I never heard him deny it. And that's just being honest. I never heard him deny it and say Wiley's lying about that whole call. My thing is, though, I knew that the call, if he made the call, was going to bite him in the ass. Because, see, here's the thing, Armon. You don't call a nigga like Wiley when you don't want him to do certain things. You see what he did to his fake-ass mentor over there, Tasha K? You see how he just flipped the switch on her real quick? He got a camera from her. That's not the one that you call. When you want to sit there and say, oh, don't talk about such and such, because here's the thing. He's going to always bring that up. You just gave him ammo to use towards you. That's a shot. Did it kill you? No, but it's a shot. That's not the nigga that you call. So I don't know if you made the call. I don't know why you made the call, because we all knew Wiley is going to always bring that call up when you sitting up there talking shit. It is what it is. Because this is Wiley. You think he's not going to bring it up? You must be mistaken.
You called me. And you mad because I'm talking about it? You know exactly who I am. You watch me. You watching me right now. I talk about people. I talk about my mama. I talk about my sisters. I talk about my grandmother. I talk about my cousins. I talk about my uncle, Bishop Cartwright. I talk about everybody. This is a talk show. Period. So you can't get upset because I'm talking about you. You talk about Ice Spice. You talk about Megan Thee Stallion. You talk about Nicki. You talk about all of these women, but you don't want to be talked about when a man respond back to you. You have an issue with that? How do Nicki Minaj feel when you drag her? How do Cardi B feel when you bait her with other women and now Ice Spice got more clout? Now you trying to cater to Ice Spice because she got more clout and Cardi B is old news. You can do all of that and talk and trash black women and trash women that ain't black, that pretend to be black. But you mad because a black man is addressing you. And then this particular black man came to your live, and then you didn't want to bring me on. So we can have a conversation. The public said, y'all should have a conversation. They're not believing in your narrative. They're not believing in your narrative. That's why you're rushing to go to station here trying to change the narrative. And then you're saying, well, you're bringing more people to my story time. So what? Congratulations. Do a story time how you clean out that pussy, okay? Who cares about your story time? If it's a good story time I'm talking about, you did plenty story time. It didn't get any press. And I did not talk about it. But this particular case, I talked about it because...
Wiley, let's be clear. Once you realize that something went down at the restaurant and Armon did his story time, then you reached out to Cupcake, who he had the situation with in the Thai restaurant in LA after the Tory Lanez court case was over with. So you reached out to Cupcake and you got the interview, and that's cool. When I go and review it, I will review it and bring it here to y'all to my channel. But you reached out to that young lady. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But don't make it look like she reached out to you, because she didn't know who you was.
You and Milagro Grams, particularly, I ain't gonna address Milagro. You is coming at Cupcake because you were slighted for $40 and you didn't even pay the $40. Milagro paid it. And then you were talking.
Now, I'm going to get into a little bit of what happened at the restaurant because he's on that part. Now, Cupcake, like I said, is from Station Head, right? She was on Mob Radio Station Head or whatever. Okay, they all met up for the Tory Lanez shit. Somehow, some way, they was going to a restaurant. She act like she was going to show them around town. If you go look at Armon Wiggins' story and you go look at Nick at Night's story, you hear the same story. Okay, they all met up. Point of the matter is, they all were supposed to split a bill. They was at a restaurant. You know, black people, sad thing about to say it, somebody out of this crew is not going to want to pay their fucking bill. Cupcake, they said the Cupcake was going back and forth to the bar getting shots, X, Y, and Z. Shots came back with lipstick on it. I said, that's a bitch not to be trusted. Why is your shots coming back with lipstick on them? Then she gonna tell Milagros, oh, that shot is water. That's why you don't taste nothing. Why the fuck is we playing those type of games? That was dumb. I feel like that's childish. When let me tell you something. When you don't know the person like that, never let the person go to the bar and get you a drink. That's number one. Number two, when the drink come back and it got lipstick on it, never drink it. Armon said he tossed his shot over his shoulder. Boom! If they was outside, he ain't throw it on the floor. He tossed it over his shoulder in the bushes. Listen, I'm not mad at him. I would have did the same thing. The shot to suspect, you talking all this shit like you got it like that in this town. You don't run. She was talking all like she was on her Natalie shit. I run LA. So they thinking she know where to go. She runs LA. My thing is, I don't know what part of LA they was in. I know Nick at Night lives in LA. Armon just got to LA a couple of years ago. All right. My thing is, though, y'all let her tell y'all that she runs LA and she gonna take y'all here and take y'all there. She took y'all to a spot. All right. Y'all went to the spot. Now here come the bill. She disappears and meets her friend at Tao. Armon addresses the situation when they get to Tao. He said, how much you want to bet that bitch went to Tao? Now the restaurant, Tao, is not the same fucking restaurant they went to in the first place. They went to another restaurant. Happened so they got the bill. The bill was $347 and some change. Cupcake owed them $40 to $45. She wasn't there to pay their bill. They look all fucking stupid. You got three of the biggest YouTubers there looking like, if anybody would, like I told y'all in the last interview, if anybody would have pulled out their phone, like say if I would have pulled out my phone, if I would have been there and I see three big YouTubers and it's looking like it's a situation, I would have pulled out my phone too and said, oh, they can't pay their bill, because that's what it looked like. Because that one person skipped out on the fucking bill, which her name is Cupcake. Then on top of that, you going around, you was on Millie platform. I'm going to go get all that tea for y'all. But this is what Wiley is talking about. Armon went and dressed Cupcake. He said, how much you want to bet? She's down the block at Tao. Sure enough, Armon walked in there. She's down the block at Tao. He approaches her. What the fuck you think you're doing? After they don't call. Now, here's a tea. You sit up there saying, you sitting up there Wiley saying Armon is mad. He approached the woman X, Y, and Z. Because she went on your platform and acted like a victim, basically. Armon is a man and he's a gay man and you know how gay man is for black females, blah, 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 blah. So you did all of that spin. Here's the tea. You sitting up there saying, oh, my fries was only $10 because she tried to justify it because they asked her plenty of times to come back. She never knew that Millie Milagros from Mob Radio was going to go downstairs and see if she was down there. Okay? She wasn't down there. Millie said, oh, she's not down there, X, Y, and Z. They calling her. She hits them back, oh, my fries was only $10. Bitch. Now, the bill, like I said, is $347. You got taxes. You got a couple of people there, so you already know they got the percentage all mapped out for them. Plus, they hit them with an extra health care charge on their fucking bill. I never seen that before. Listen, it was different for all of them. Even Nick and Knight said she never seen that on no bill before at no restaurant. Anyway, her bill came up. Cupcakes part of the bill came up to $40. Armon approached her. They had a situation at the restaurant that she ended up at. Armon cursed her the fuck out, as he fucking should. Male or female, as he should curse her out. You got us fucking here, and I believe she did that shit on fucking purpose because she's a fucking clout chaser. You sat up there. Armon already said if you go... fucking pollen getting caught in my throat. Okay. Excuse me. So Armon approached the situation as he should. I'm over here dying. Armon approached the situation as he should. Now, Wiley, you sitting up there saying, oh, he's a man, he should have never approached her. What the fuck does his fucking... What the heck? What that got to do with him being a man approaching a woman? Oh, he approached her. He would never approach a man like that. And approach me because I'm in the chat. You went to his chat. You already know the vibes with Armon Wiley. You already knew that he was not going to fucking bring you up in his station live chat. You already knew that because, see, when you go on people's platforms, you don't know how to act and you like to troll and shit. And nobody don't have no time for that. So he did not bring Wiley on his platform. So this is why Wiley's addressing the whole situation. Let's get back to what Wiley had to say. I had to bring y'all up to date a little bit. Let's get right back to the shits because Wiley is crazy.
And you were saying, I'm friends with Nick even though she cool with people I ain't cool with. I'm friends with Milagro even though Milagro lied on me. Those are your friends? People that ain't cool with you, but you still cool.
Now you hear what he's saying? He talking about friends and all that. They all was this together. They all made up. They had a whole kumbaya on YouTube. Now I told y'all, Wiley is mad about that. Wiley is mad that he's not in that circle. Now you can say whatever you want, Wiley, but you're mad about that. Oh, let's see how long that lasts. You already hating on it because you don't want it to last, because you don't want them to do nothing together. Because if YouTubers come together and here you go being a crab in a fucking barrel, you got to talk about it negatively because you want something to happen, because you don't want them all to get along, because you want to have content. Come on. You can still have content and talk about them in a certain type of light that don't look like it's clout chasing or don't look like you trolling. But every time you talk about Armon Wiggins, you look like you always trolling. And that's why he don't fuck with you.
With them. But then you dump one of your friends because they were cool with people that you weren't cool with. You are a hypocrite. That's her.
Now here we go. Now you talking about the whole King Payne situation. That's between him and Armon. My thing is with the King Payne situation. Okay, let's get into it because now we talking the shit. Now we really on our shit because now y'all got me tight and it's Friday. My thing is though, he told King Payne, listen, you over there, you chummying up with Tasha K. I'm not really fucking feeling it. I'm your friend. Now King Payne and Armon been friends since the Sandbox. They know each other in real life, Wiley. In real life. Like they was in each other's class in kindergarten type shit. They know each other in real life. You understand what I'm saying? Millie, Armon, and Armon Wiggins, they know each other in real life. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's be clear. Armon told King Pain that because listen, she's gonna try to drag you. I'm not trying to attach myself to that X, Y, and Z. I understand why Armon did what he did. If it was me, I would have never told King Pain nothing. Reason being because it always looked like you're the hater when you tell somebody about somebody else. I would have just stayed quiet and I would have told him, you know how she is on Mad Day. You go over there and you get close to her, you're going to get burned. Don't come back over here and tell me about it because I don't want to talk about it. That's me. But Armon felt like you chummying over there with people that I don't really necessarily get along with. All of a sudden, now you want to be their friend. All of a sudden when I'm not your friend or whatever, vice versa. So that's what Wiley is talking about. But do I agree with the way that Armon is moving when it comes to King Pain and him? A little bit yeah and a little bit no, because like I said, I'm me. I'm gonna let you go over there, get dogged, and then I'm gonna laugh about it. That's the pettiness in me. And I might make a post and say, you see what happened? Because I'm petty like that. Listen, Linda. It is what it is. But that's what Wiley's talking about. I'd rather stand back, tell you what I need to tell you to watch out for the fire, and then let you get burned. That's just me. Because you grown. You knew she was over there when you went over there to do it, so it is what it is.
Hypocrisy on the highest level. You want to be able to do things, but get mad when other people do things. You can't have your cake and eat it too, sir. You don't control me. I'm not your boyfriend.
Wanna be.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not your boyfriend.
You wanna be though. I believe that's the problem.
So you don't control me. You can't control me. Do you understand? And then people say, Wiley want to be a part of the clique. I'm already a part of the clique. Because I'm being talked about. I'm a part of the clique. You know what the clique is? Getting a click and a view. Y'all responding to me. And I'm doing my job like I always do, posting.
Now, I'm going to keep it all the way a stack. I feel Wiley when he says y'all responding to me. Because you are. Armon, when you are at the rise at the top. Now, I'm not going to say don't respond to Wiley. Because he gets on your nerve to the point where you want to respond to him. Like I said, to me, Wiley is like the little annoying brother that taps you and keeps tapping you until you pay attention to him. And then you be like, what? He's that type of person to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Armon, as you grow your channel, listen, I can't say don't be petty. And I can't say, oh, don't pay attention to what Wiley is talking about. I can't say none of that. Reason being is because at the end of the day, Wiley is going to do what Wiley wants to do. He's going to put your name in the title. He's going to do everything for you to respond to him because that's what he wants. He wanted you to respond to him on Station Head. He wanted you to do exactly what you did. You fell into the trap. I would have paid it. I would have made a post like that girls are talking about me because I'm petty. That's me. Bossed up. That's me. I'm going to let you know that I know that you're talking about me. But I'm not going to get on none of my platforms and have a whole dissertation about you. Unless I really want to be petty. And then that's that time. And then I might have to, air you the fuck out. Other than that, I'm really not thinking about you. I'm conducting business. The same way you think you're conducting business. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, though, I would have never responded to Wiley. Wiley, like I said, is that annoying little brother that you have to let him keep tapping you. Fuck that shit. You said he pushing people to your story time? Do that. But I would have never got on Station Head for he can come to my Station Head in my chat and then I'm addressing him and nah, we're not doing that, 5. It's not happening. Because I'm not talking about you. I'm going to pay you dust. That's what I do. Grown woman shit. That's what the fuck I do. I would have did that. But we are all different. We are all different. So let's get back to what Wiley got to say, and then we're going to close it out.
The tea. And the issue is, if you was really a true man or not, you would have the courage to have a conversation with me. But you don't. You want to be able to dominate the conversation and to be able to it all to benefit you. I'm not Jason. I pull up. I put an address on it, so I want to know directly who I'm talking about. You gonna know directly. Or Wiley is crystal clear how Wiley feels. I don't play these games, nickname, don't want a name drop. I don't do all that. Y'all do all that Hollywood fake stuff. But I find it quite strange that you said you're befriending people that don't get along, that you're not cool with, that they're cool with people that you're not cool with, but then you dump somebody because they was cool with people that you wasn't cool with. So, brother, stop all that fakeness. I see right through that fakeness. Is Milagro Grams my friend? No. That's my colleague. These people are not my friends. That's how you end up hurt. You just known that person about 2 days. They become your friend after 2 days because y'all sat in the courtroom and got the boot and got kicked.
Wiley, let me ask you this question. Why you worried about it? Why you so pressed? Because it seems like you're a little bit pressed about that over there. You real pressed like a panini over there. Why you so pressed about their relationship? Oh, because you want it to fall apart so you can talk about it? Oh, is that what it is?
now y'all friends? That's how quick somebody get to become your friend? Oh, because y'all got clicks and views and now y'all friends? We will see. We will see how far that go. And I'm going to continue to talk about whether y'all got that kumbaya moment or whether y'all dragging each other. I'm going to always find a way to deliver some content.
We know.
Okay? You the one that talked about Cupcake. You the one that made Cupcake content. You made her content.
Let's be clear. He had to make her content, Wiley, because when the whole situation went down, Millie was the first one to talk about it because Cupcake came from that platform. Then Cupcake got on Millie's platform and tried to explain herself. So of course he had to make Cupcake content because everybody's on the same platform with your station head talking shit. So of course I would have made her content, especially after she doxed him. Let's talk about it. I would have definitely made her content. Is you dumb? The fuck is you talking about? Oh, he made her content. He had no choice but to make her content. And here's the thing, when he made her content, when he talked about her on YouTube, he never said nobody's name. Not even down to Millie. Not even down to Nick at Night. He changed everybody's name in his story time. Go look at it. Go look at Armon's story time. He changed all the names. Because he did not want to, he wanted to do a story time and it was about him. So he made it about him. And that's why he was saying what he was saying in my part 1. I made the story time about me. Yes, it was about other people. And yes, other content creators was there. But he already knew that those content creators was going to talk about it in their own special way. So therefore, he made up his way to talk about it, which was change the names. So he never said Cupcake name on his platform. Never. So I don't understand what your problem is. Talking about he made her content. Yeah, he made a content because you knew who we saw, because you and everybody sat on station head. So of course you know. And I know. Crazy.
You, Armon Wiggins, you made Cupcake content. And you were mad because Cupcake came on the Wiley show. And you mad. Then you lied and said I sent a text to Cupcake. I don't even have her number. What I did send to Cupcake, I said on yesterday at 2:01 a.m. Let me scroll up. I said on Wednesday at 7:26 p.m. when it first started, I said, quote, I would love to interview you. She responded at Wednesday 9:31 p.m. She said, let's do it. I responded yesterday at 12:53 a.m. When are you?
Did you hear the part when he said he reached out to her? Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Let's keep going.
You free. Cupcake responded, you know I gotta get Glam Squad when you want to do it. I said, get ready now. This is a good way. This is a good way to do your podcast. I said, now give me 20 minutes. Yes, she didn't show up that time. Yesterday at 2:01 a.m., I said, I got your back. Yesterday at 9:58 a.m., I said, I got your back. Yesterday at 7:38 p.m., we talked on Facebook. We talked on Instagram. Okay? And then she said, home at 11:44 p.m., home setting up my ring light. I said, okay, let me send you a link. I didn't say this is a good time to drag her mind. No. This is a story. I'm an interviewer. I'm going after the story. Okay? So I went after the story. Like any other good blogger will go after the story. I talk about whoever. I talked about Storm yesterday. I talked about people. I talked about Anita Baker. I talked about Brian McKnight. I talked about everybody. Whoever is on the docket, we're going to talk about. It just so happened you're one of the people that I talk about that respond to me talking. So as a good person, as a good businessman, I'm going to continue to talk about a person that's bringing in the clicks and views and that's bringing in the traction. And you know.
Boom. He just told you exactly what I just told you. He's going to continue to talk about Armon because Armon continues to respond. I don't give a fuck where he respond at. He can respond on the gram, on the Twitter, on the Facebook, on the station head, on the YouTube, in the text, by skylight, by skyrise, by air balloon, by kite, by air message, mail drop, email, phone call. If Armon responds in any type of way, Wiley feel like he got him and he's gonna keep going. That's why he does it. He pushes all of your fucking buttons, Armon, and you let it happen, goddammit. And I'm gonna be here to talk about it. I just told you what I peep game. I'm not. It's like you can't even be mad at the strategy if the strategy is making him money. So if you don't want him to keep doing it, right? Here's what you have to do. And I'm going to say this in a nice way, Armon. Don't fucking respond to him. That's it. Bing. Don't respond to him. Because see, Wiley is looking for a moment. He's looking for a moment. And you give it to him every time. That is his fuel to keep saying your name and putting it in the let him go. He's going to do this. Here's the thing about it. You keep trying to tell him to stop, and he's not doing it because he knows it makes you upset. Okay? It's a different type of hate right there. It's a different type of hating. When I know it makes you upset, and then I know if I do this and you're going to do that, and it's going to make me money, and it's going to bring me click and views, and we're going to be click. And think about it. Think about this, y'all. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I'm in the algorithm. Test me if you want to. My thing is, if you go down Wiley's timeline, right, and see when he talks about Armon, right, I'm going to give y'all some tea. Go look at the dates. If you're a creator, you already know what type of time niggas is on. He talks about Armon a certain time of the month all the time. Clicky time, baby. We in clicky land now. It is what it is. Yeah, you may be sending him views to his channel, Armon. You can say that Wiley is working for you, but he's working for you and he sends people to your channel because now people want to know about your story times, granted. But here's the tea. Y'all working for each other. Yep, I said it. Y'all working for each other. Y'all working for each other. Because he knows if he says something about you, first of all, he's right. It was a story. Everybody was doing a story. Whoever knows Armon and everybody at the courthouse, everybody was doing the story. The story was hot, especially to me, the aftermath part was more entertaining than the courtroom part. Okay? But you know everybody's going to do this story. And you should have known that Wiley was going to do this story. I don't know if y'all in on this together. I'm just saying what I'm saying and how I'm feeling. But there's a lot of clicky going on. It's a lot of click going on. And I'm not a hater, but because I'm here for the shits. Let's see what else he gotta say. Then we're gonna close out and we're gonna keep going. Y'all go look at the whole thing, the response that Wiley gotta say on Wiley. On the Wiley show on YouTube, see what he gotta say. Go look at his station head, see what he gotta say. All of these people are on station head. Go see what they gotta say in their responses. But we're gonna keep going and then we're gonna close it out. Crazy.
Subscribers, sir. You know it's about the views. And you mad because it's picking up traction and people are responding and people are watching. And then you're gonna say, B, you work for me. I'm gonna block you if you don't put my name in the title. You don't have to announce that. Your name going in the title because I'm gonna respond. You ain't selling nothing. Oh, you work for me. I don't work for you, sir. I work for my audience. And then you say, you want to be friends with me privately and then drag me publicly. I never, ever said that. Stop with that lie. I never said that I want to be friends with you privately and then drag you publicly. What I said was, it would be a challenge for us to build a friendship when we were dragging each other for so long. I said if we meet up in person and get to know each other, and if we build a bond, then we both can tell our audience to stand down, this is what it is. But we never done that. Did we have a relationship online, on the phone, on FaceTime, on Uvu, on all of these type of sites for years and years and years? Yes. I encourage you to come to YouTube. When you first started YouTube, your quality sucked. You used to rush. When you interviewed Nene Leakes, you was cutting her off. You are not the same Armon because you was back in the day. You evolved. So give me the same type of courtesy to evolve. You're older than me. So give me enough time to evolve. I'm going to get there, but I'm there sure not going to rush God's timing because God's timing is God's timing. He may not come when you want him, but he's sure on time. This person may have get it in the 5 years. You may get it in the 10th year. You may get it in the 15th year. But as long as you get there, you get it. This is not no thing that you have to rush. This is the marathon. I'm not going to rush God's timing. And we're doing well right now. Can we do better? Yes. Is we working on some things? Yes. Is we building up the quality? Yes. But I have to do the resources that is given to me. I'm not about to go and get into all this debt trying to keep up with the next person. No. I keep up what I have. If I'm able to upgrade, I upgrade. It took me enough time, but we got it. But you have to understand that I work my butt off for my audience. I deliver great content. I am entertaining. And for you to say, I ain't nothing, never gonna happen, stop lying on me, sir. You're trying to get in Hollywood. You're trying to get in that next step. And you're dealing with discrimination because you are a feminine man. You're dealing with discrimination in the industry, being a dark-skinned feminine man. You're understanding that you're dealing with resistance. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with inequality as a feminine black man. That's why it's hard for you to get to that next level. You want to get to that next level. People came to your face, slammed that door right to you in your face. So you dealt with resistance. That's why you burnt Jason Lee book because you felt that Jason Lee wasn't helping you fast enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't get mad because I'm finding my own niche, I'm finding my own lane, that I'm talking about people. You can't get upset about that because you built your platform talking about black women. At least Wiley talking about a black man. I didn't build my platform just bashing black women. Most of the time, I'm talking about another black man. Can you say the same? No. You rarely talk about black men. But you talk about black women. You degrade degrade black women, you even got enough courage to confront another black woman that's smaller than you, confrontation, because you didn't even pay the $40. Milagro paid the $40. It's just $40 spanking dollars. You blew it out of proportion. And you got mad because she decided to go come on the Wiley show, and you upset because we got her covering because this man got her back. And I telling her, hold on, baby, I got this. I guarantee he gonna lay off of you.
He did.
And he did just that. Now he said, all right, y'all, did y'all hear about Ice Spice on Billboard? Did y'all hear about Ice Spice? He did change an area because a brother came through.
Wiley's figment of imagination and the way he tells a story is crazy. He did not want to talk about you no more, Wiley, so of course he changed the topic on his station head. Don't try to make it seem like, oh, he changed the topic because you came through. That was after he don't aired you out already. I don't did both videos, the part 1 and the part 2. He don't went on stage. That was like his 3rd time going back on station head. Don't try to make it look like, oh, he was there and then he changed the topic because you came through. Don't do that. Like, ew, that's nasty. That's nasty. Like, ew, don't do that. But anywho, listen, there's a lot going on Station Head. There's a lot going on YouTube. I think you should check out all of these people that's on all these platforms. Station Head, YouTube, the Twitter, Instagram. They're gonna give it up to you. It's just crazy how Wiley, tells y'all a story. So I always have to feel like I gotta slide through and tell it the way I tell it, because I'm gonna give it up like no one is gonna break it down like a shotgun. But I just feel like I knew that all of this was gonna keep happening because, like I said, it's clicky time. And Armon saying that Wiley's never gonna happen. He always tells Wiley that. I don't know why Wiley be in his feelings. My thing is, like he said, I think what he's saying is, Wiley, let's be clear, you never gonna happen like he's happening now. That's what he's saying, maybe. I don't know, but Armon has more viewers and subscribers than Armon Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? So, he's telling him, listen, you started when I started and you there. But like Wiley's saying, listen, I stopped. Because, you had to stop, Wiley. Let's talk about why you had to stop now, being that we there. Didn't, after the whole library situation and they locked your ass up, I guess you did have to stop and then come back. Let's get into it. Remember when you was acting crazy in that library and they sued you? Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, that's why you stopped. That's why he had a little period in between. Because him got locked up in the nut house. So, like I said, both of them is going to always keep going at each other. My name is crazy because they don't really know each other in real life. You understand what I'm saying? Armon, if you stop responding to Wiley, Wiley will not say your name. But see, here's the thing about Wiley. He gonna say Armon Wiggins' name regardless because it brings him clicks and views, even if Armon don't respond to him or not. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So I'm not gonna sit up there and tell Armon not to fucking respond, because at the end of the day, Wiley's gonna do what Wiley's gonna do. He's gonna do his little review or whatever he got going on and put Armon's name in the title just to aggravate him. We all know it. So tell me what you think about it in the comments, YouTube. Today is Messy Friday, and all the girls are fighting, and it's crazy. Let me go find this interview with Cupcake so I can break that down like a shotgun. And her nickname to me is Muffin Top. But listen, I gotta go.